Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie, and if you're new here, thank you so much for coming by, and if you've been here before or you're a subscriber, thank you so much for watching this video. So today I wanted to do a video on the Tati eyeshadow palette, and I've had it for about a month now, and it was one of my it quickly became one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. As you can see, it is kind of dirty. You can see like fingerprints and things like that on it. That is the only thing that I will say about this packaging, is it does get dirty kind of quickly. So I wanted to kind of do like a tutorial with the eyeshadow palette. So this, of course, is what it does look like. I'm sure you've probably seen it all over the internet or YouTube. So you do get, it's like the same eyeshadow color, but you get different like tones or versions of it. You've got a matte, a sequin, a metallic, and a glitter. So my favorite one so far that I've actually played with, I've used it probably 5 or 6 times, is the matte and the glitter formulas. So I typically like to use the Aura matte, and then I'll deepen it up either with the Soothe or the Ritual matte shades. And then I have been going in with the glitter shade. And my phone just beat. Okay, so it was my sister. I will have to text her back here in just a second. She doesn't know I'm doing this video. But again, the black glitter here is one of my favorite shades to use. I've also played around with the glitter version of the Poet, and it's real pretty. So, I mean, as you can see, it's just a beautiful palette altogether. I really do like it. So, I will be doing just kind of like a quick tutorial with it, because it is kind of late at night. And if you hear any noise, it is because my kids have decided to get a snack at late at night. So it is late when I'm filming this. Go in there and eat.
That one fell today.
So I will be using probably like the Aura and the Ritual. I don't think that I'll be going in with any of the glitters, simply because I don't want to have to waste. So I will be doing just like a quick tutorial with this tonight, and I've got another video to film, like a foundation video. It's kind of like a Fenty Beauty, as you can see. So I will be doing like a Fenty Beauty face here in a little bit. So the first thing that I will be going in with is going to be a primer. Now, I've seen a lot of my favorite YouTubers using the MAC paint pots. It's like the soft ochre, and then there's another one. I cannot remember the other one. So I think it was Taylor Wynn, or that Taylor, as she used to be known, that uses the MAC soft ochre pro longwear paint pot. So this is what it does look like. So I decided to stop by Ulta and get a couple of things. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. I know it's like a concealer, but I decided to try it as a makeup base, since a lot of my favorite YouTubers do use this in one color or another. So I'm going to take a probably honestly just my finger, and the reason I say that is I don't know what brush to use. So this is the color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and kind of smooth it over my eyes and use it as an eyeshadow primer. Now, I've used these colors before, so I don't think that this will make much of a difference. Maybe make it look better. So I'll probably just be going in for like a quick look, because I do want to film another video after this. But this actually does cover up the veins and things in my eye, and that's kind of why I wanted it. Now, this is not like a very creamy formula. which, I mean, I've never used MAC products before except maybe once or twice. Like the setting spray I use at Prep and Prime, the Fix Plus, I love it. I actually have another bottle I'll be using, but it's not the same. It's not the plain one that I get. It's called the Gold Light or Gold Lit or something. But I might should have used a brush. I'll try to research ways on how to actually use this. I'll probably just be doing one eye because I don't want this video to be like 80 minutes long. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on both eyes though. Well, actually no. I'm going to remove this on this eye and just use it on this eye. That way it doesn't have time to sit. Okay, that came off pretty easily. So I'm just going to remove it from this eye. Alright. So I've got it off of that eye. Okay, so I did remove it from this eye, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with my 3 favorite eye brushes, which is from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. I've got step 1, 2, and 3, and I typically like to go in with 2. I know it says for the shadow, so it's like technically the second step, but I want to use this for my crease, and then I'll use step 1 for more of my eyelid, so I'll do that. Okay. So do I need to close it or open it?
Can you make sure I closed it good?
Yeah. My kids are fixing peanut butter sandwiches. No. Not in this video. Not in this video. Go eat.
Probably next video.
We'll see.
Okay.
Go on, go eat. Okay, so again, the first one I'm going to go in with is the Aura, which is this beautiful, like, bone shadow color. I mean, it's just a gorgeous color. What?
Can I say her?
No. Go eat. You got your vocabulary words. Go. So, as you can see, there is a little bit of kickback in the pan, which is not as bad as some eyeshadows I've worked with, but so I've just got it on my brush, which these brushes, they do need cleaning. I've not cleaned them, so I'll probably end up having to do that fairly soon because they do need to be washed. But I'll just take a little bit of it, and what I like to do is kind of go over everything just to kind of set it. Now, I do it personally. I know not everybody does it, but that's just personal preference, I would believe. Alright, so like I said, I'm just kind of setting everything down. I'm taking it up into my crease just a very little bit because my eyes is more hooded. You can't really see everything anyway, but I'm just making sure it's set, and I'm blending everything out. Like I said, I do go up kind of in the crease, but I typically keep it right here is my brow bone, so I typically will keep it in below that. Okay, so then like I said, the next thing that I'll do is I'll use either Soothe or Ritual to kind of deepen it up. Then I think for this look, I am going to go ahead and go in with Soothe, which is the matte shadow, which is this one. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that one. If you see me looking over here, I'm looking at my monitor to make sure that the camera doesn't shut off. Sometimes it does have a tendency to do that. So I did swirl my brush quite a bit in there. As you can see, it does have some kickback to it, which, like I said, you know, is not the worst thing I've ever seen. So I'm just going to go ahead and alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this and deepen my crease with it a little bit. So I'm not going to get real crazy because it is late at night and I still have a Fenty kind of half face, I guess you could say, to film, and my kids are wanting something to drink. So I'm sorry, I do film these videos in my living room. They are in the kitchen, which is right next to me, so if you hear them or anything, I do apologize, but I film when I can, and right now I've got all my housework and stuff done, and one studying for a vocabulary test in a couple of days. The other one is just being a brat. So it's, I film when I can, and still I'm a mom. And no, use the other cups. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and take this, and I do bring it a little bit onto my eyelid. So again, there you go. Just blending it. But I really do like the colors. They're real pretty. Then I think that I will honestly go into, because like I said, this is just going to be a quick tutorial. So I think I'm going to go into Coach, the glitter one, which I kind of think I will regret in the morning. But I'm going to get some glitter glue and see if that makes a difference, trying to keep these on a little bit better. They stay on, but they kind of, I don't know. What?
Sunset has a bigger cup, and I don't know where mine is. Well, it's right here.
Okay. So again, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm just trying to mom and do all that. But I am going to go in with this pink shade right here. This is the glitter poet. I don't know how people say it. I want to take just my finger and I generally will not use a brush with glitters. I'd rather use my finger. To me, they just, I don't know, perform better. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that. And I'm going to flip it over and, no, I'm not going to flip it over. I was going to use that mirror, but I get the eyeshadow everywhere. So I'm just going to take it. I don't have any concealer or anything laid down, just regular eyeshadow. So I'm going to try it with that. And it has been working out really, really good. And I just pat it. I don't swipe it. I will pat it in. Okay. So I've got it sit, or I've got it on my eye. I'm just going to wipe up from underneath. Ooh boy. Alright, so there is, alright, so that is the 3 shades that I use for the tutorial. I will be doing my other eye in just a moment and probably put on some mascara, some eyeliner. Probably do without the eyeliner tonight. But that's what it looks like. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I really like it, and I will continue to use it because it's just beautiful. There's a few shades that I've not yet touched into, so I'm going to play around with it. If you want to see this in future tutorials, let me know. I don't care to incorporate it whatsoever. It was expensive. It was $48 except for the palette. I did get it the day it launched. I didn't see no reviews or anything on it. I just really wanted the palette to support Tati because she is one of my favorite YouTubers. However, I did just pick up the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette as well. And my daughter actually picked up, the oldest one actually has the James Charles Mini Artistry palette. I may get hit to do some looks with, but I also have, like I said, the not the James Charles, but the Jeffree Star palette. I've got the over palette that I'm wanting to do some looks on. I got some new makeup. So I will be doing this video or this palette with other palettes in the future. So I hope you like this video. I'll be back in just a moment to kind of give you my thoughts about it. And yeah, be back in just a second. Alright, so I am back. I do have the rest of my eye makeup on that I will be putting on tonight. So I've got my brows done and some mascara on, and I did go ahead and finish this eye up as well. So I'll be honest, Tati Beauty is one of my favorites. Sorry, I was listening to Rachel Luz while I was finishing the rest of it up. So I will say that this palette has quickly become one of my go-to must-have palettes of 2019. It's just got all kinds of beautiful colors, and if you've been watching me for any time, any length of time, you know that I love my neutral palettes. I usually buy neutral palettes. However, I have got the Jeffree Star palette, and I'll be using it probably in the next video that I do. Now, as you can see, gorgeous colors. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. You get 24 palettes, or I'm sorry, shades for $48. It is an expensive palette, especially with shipping. I didn't get expedited shipping. I paid close to $56 for this palette. Now, it did come in a few days, and it came really, really wrapped up gorgeously. So if you have the money and if you like neutral palettes, I think that you would like this. And I know right now it is sold out, but she is doing pre-orders, and they're supposed to be shipped out so you get them by the 15th of December so you can give them as Christmas presents and stuff. So I think if you have the money and you want it, you know, you can get it. I'm not going to say how to spend your money. No. So I like it. I will continue using it. I've used it all throughout the month of November. I'll probably be doing my November favorites probably in about a week, because this is the 24th when I'm filming this. I don't know when it'll go up. I'll try to get it up sometime this coming week, maybe around Thanksgiving. But I will be doing my November favorites probably not, yeah, probably the weekend following Thanksgiving. That way I can go ahead and get it up around the 1st of December. I will have other items to include. But I do appreciate you watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And see you in my next video. Bye.